Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The objective of this video is to show you how to complete your Hatchet first read assignment. So in the introduction, you're going to see a little overview of the story, and feel free to watch the introductory video. What you're going to want to do is go to the Read tab, and if I were you, would select split screen mode. This allows you to see the directions on the left-hand side and the story on the right-hand side. In the directions, it says that we should make sure that the option for use keyboard for annotation is turned off. This will allow you to make your annotations. We do have to make 3 annotations where we keep track of narrative point of view, and we are going to highlight those narrative point of view annotations green. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn the numbers on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the audio for just a second.
Excerpt from Chapter 5. They would look for him, look for the plane. His father and mother would be frantic. They would tear the world apart to find him. Brian had seen searches on the news, seen movies about lost planes. When a plane went down, they mounted extensive searches, and almost always they found the plane within a day or two. Pilots all filed flight plans, a detailed plan for where and when they were going to fly, with all the courses explained. They would come. They would look for him. The searchers would get government planes and cover both sides of the flight plan filed by the pilot, and search until they found him. Maybe even today. They might come today. This was the second day after the crash.
Okay, so we're looking for what the word extensive means. And I know it says they would tear the world apart to find him. Okay, we have third person pronouns. I'm going to call this narrative point of view. Okay, I see third person pronouns. Which teaches me this is some type of third person point of view. Okay, I can create that note. All right. So for point of view, you're going to look at what kind of point of view. We know that there are 3 types of third person. There is third person objective, where we don't have any thoughts or feelings on the characters. We have third person limited, where we're limited to the perspective and feelings of one person. And then we have third person omniscient, where pronouns are in third person, but we have every character's thoughts and feelings. So we have to read on to figure out what kind of point of view this is. Point of view is getting tracked in green. Context clues are getting tracked in red, and we can use ideas. Ideas stands for inference, definition, example, antonym, and synonym. If you're not clear on what that is, there is a graphic on the year-long resources in Google Classroom. So we're going to use this ideas concept strategy to figure out the meaning of the word extensive. We have they would tear the world apart to find him. Okay, when a plane went down, they mounted extensive searches, and almost always they found the plane in a day or two. Pilots all filed detailed plans of where they were going to fly, with all the courses explained. They would look for him, and the government planes would cover both sides of the flight plan filed by the pilot until they found him. So I can go ahead, I'm going to highlight context clues red. I'm going to call this context clues. Okay. I can infer that the word extensive means thorough because they would tear the world apart Define him. A synonym clue for extensive is detailed, like the flight plans. Okay. Note, based on the context of what's happening in this paragraph, I can infer or come to the conclusion that extensive means thorough. I did that by using an inference. Because I'm given enough clues, I can draw that conclusion. And also because I have that synonym of detailed that's inside the paragraph. I also need to find at least one other annotation. Using the system below, we can ask a question on something that we don't know. We can track Brian's mindset in green, or we can respond to the experience of reading the story and making connections in our own lives. The one other annotation will be marked yellow. Remember that highlighting is not annotating. The comments that you include with your highlights are the actual annotations.